Hello, I'm Pamela Field, and I'd like to share with you today 5 passes that come from what is called tensegrity. Tensegrity movements stem from a lineage of 27 generations of Nawals. They come from the ancient Toltec lineage of Carlos Castaneda and Don Juan Matus. Carlos Castaneda was the last Nawal of that particular lineage. So we're referring to a time period, according to Don Juan Matus, thousands of years in the past. He insists in Carlos Castaneda's books that the dates that are given to us regarding the origin of the Toltec lineage by anthropologists today refer to about the 10th century. But he insists that no, this goes way much further back. I learned these movements in 1995 in Mexico City. The passages, the word tensegrity, Carlos Castaneda shows, it comes from architecture. And it has to do with the interplay between tension and relax in the structural complex of a building. Now, in our case, obviously, we're referring to tension and relax in the body. So we're referring to the tensing and relaxing of our tendons, our ligaments, our muscles, for the optimal functioning of our body. The ancient Toltec sorcerers, or shamans and nawals, were seers. They could see energy as it flowed in the universe. They could see very clearly the configuration of the human body, the energetic configuration. And they saw that the human being lives within what they referred to as a luminous egg, or a luminous sphere. In those ancient times, according to this particular lineage, the human being, the light and energy within that luminous egg was complete. It was filled from top to bottom. It was luminous, it was bright, it was vital. The seers, the more recent seers in the lineage of Don Juan Matus, in more recent times, tell us that what remains of this amazing vitality in the modern human being is at about the level of our ankles. They can see very clearly that the human being throughout these ages, we've lost a lot of our awareness, our vitality, our balance, our shine. So that is one of the main purposes of these 5 movements. First of all, to restore this energy, whatever we have left, to charge it, to expand it, to give it a jolt. And secondly, to redistribute it. One of the problems is our best energy, our most vital power and energy has kind of become encrusted on the inside of our luminous egg, rather than where it should be, which is in the area of our vital organs. Our liver, our spleen, our pancreas, the kidneys, and for the women, our womb. So these passes have the purpose and hold the intention, actually, of the ancient Toltec Nawals to serve this purpose, to bring this energy back where it should be, to redistribute it and to charge it once again, to give it a jolt for our optimal usage. This, in turn, offers us the ability to unite our energy, our mind. We are running around like crazy in these times. There's so much information, there's so much going on. We're so distracted, energetically, mentally, emotionally. And these movements will help us to realign our energy, put us in tune with our own rhythm, with the axis of our being. And that will enable us to focus more clearly on our goals, move with more sobriety in the world, more stability, more balance. Long time ago, or in 1995, I attended many workshops with Carlos Castaneda in Mexico City, in Los Angeles. I also attended conferences, even some kind of private conferences and talks with Carlos Castaneda. And I was a practitioner in tensegrity practice groups in Mexico City, New York City, Tucson, Arizona, and Barcelona. So I've been doing these movements for probably about 25 years. There are also longer movements of tensegrity, sort of like in Tai Chi and Qigong. But these movements that we're going to do in a few minutes are so simple, they're so easy to practice, and they're so easy to remember that I thought this would be a useful tool for all of us, especially in these times. All right, so let's begin. The general stance, the position that we should be standing in, is with the knees slightly bent. Another factor to consider is that, remember, these passives have to do with the interaction between the tensing and relaxing of the tendons and the muscles of the body, the ligaments. So the hand for the first pass is in this position. Notice everything is very straight and there's a bit of a tension in the hand. The hand that is not active at any given time is always in a state of alert, awaken. It's not hanging there on the ground, as Carlos Castaneda used to say, we're not begging for energy. So the other hand is always in a state of alert. The first movement is a jolt upwards. What we're doing is we're perforating all of that encrusted energy and light on the inside part of the luminous egg and bringing it back down to put into the area of the vital organs. So the movement is with the hand straight, perforating. Once the hand reaches the top, there is a turn of the wrist. We grab the energy, bring it down, and put it into the area of the vital organs. So this move alternates. Okay, now put the intention, imagine that really you are grabbing that energy. This is vital energy. We need this energy to return to our vital organs. Okay, so this is the first move, the first pass. What I usually do in between each pass is just kind of a gesture to close, to realign, to seal the passes that we just finished, and to mark the beginning of the next pass. So the next magical pass is basically with the same intention, except what we're doing is we're focusing on the bottom, the lower part of the luminous egg, to gather up all of that encrusted energy and energy that has fallen down to the level of the ankles, as I mentioned before, and to bring all of that back up to the vital organs. And this time what we're going to be doing is bringing it up and putting it into the area of the kidneys. So I'll show you. The hand goes down in the same kind of a 45-degree angle. The hand is tight, the tendons are stiff. Goes down, the same twist of the hand. Grab that energy, bring it up, and put it into the area of the kidneys. Once again, the move alternates. And really hold the intention that you are actually grabbing that energy. See if you can feel it as you grab it. Okay, I'll do this from the front so you can see it from the front. Okay, so that's the second pass. The third pass, imagine that you have in front of you a table, a countertop, or if you like, a drum. And what we're going to be doing is the hand will be going up as if it were, the top of the hand were rubbing against a wall, straight line up. And then it slaps down on the tabletop or it bangs the drum. Okay? As the hand goes up, we inhale. And when the hand comes down, there's an exhale. What's very important in this pass is the jolt. The jolt of energy comes from the area of the solar plexus. It's like a small explosion of energy that gives the arms the propulsion or the impulse to slap. Okay? So remember, that comes from the chi energy, the area of the solar plexus. Okay? So that's the third pass. The fourth pass. The left hand is in a fist. The right hand is on a 90-degree angle. Hand is stiff and straight. Tendons are active. Ligaments are active. The two move together on a 45-degree angle, thrusting back. So if you were to see this from above, it would be like a pyramid or a triangle. Okay? Once again, it's not the arms alone that are doing this movement. It's a jolt coming from the solar plexus. Okay, I'll do it from the side. Okay, so that's the fourth pass. And now the fifth and final pass. Imagine that there is a ball of energy or light, more or less at this height. What we're going to do is, with the palm of the left hand and the inner part of the right foot, clap it or slap it. Actually, the hand and the feet don't actually touch, but we're going to hit that ball of energy, break it open, so that all of that amazing energy and light can expand throughout the luminous egg and be available again. So, the movement is, the left hand goes up over the shoulder as if you were swimming. Meanwhile, the right leg, slightly bent, does a lateral kick, a kick to the side. Okay? And they both meet in the middle. Okay, I'll show you. Once again, the thrust is coming from the solar plexus. This is what's giving the jolt. I'll show you from the side in case that helps. On this move, you might want to also lean forward a little bit so you're not up here. You wouldn't want to harm the back. A little bit of an inclination forward. So basically, there you have it, the 5 movements. As you see, they're very easy to remember, very easy to do. And I don't know, what I would suggest is, if this appeals to you, if maybe your body is saying, hey, I think I could like this, try putting together a program where maybe you do the passes 5 times, a series of 5 every day for a period of a week, 2 weeks, just to see what happens.